Hello, welcome. Today I'm here to talk about meditation and why it's what you need to do. You see, it prepares you to do everything else. And like I said in my last video, it's very simple. And things have to be simple. It has to start with something simple because right now, your life is way too complex. Your problems are increasingly complex and complicated. And you worry about things and plan and scheme, and then you think, well, maybe I should do this or that, or what about this? And it gets very complicated. It has to be simple. And the meditation is simple. Very, very simple. And then, from that one simple thing, you are then prepared to do everything else. We know, for example, that we are supposed to be there for other people. Like, for example, your kids. You're supposed to be there for your kids. If you're a husband, you're supposed to be there for your wife. When I say be there, I mean be there. I don't mean just sitting on the sofa. I mean to have a presence of mind and a concern. And so, to be there, you can't be lost in your thoughts. You can't be lost in worrying about something, or lost in daydreaming about something, or lost in planning something. You have to actually be there. And the meditation puts you in the frame of mind where you're able to snap out of your daydreams. That's the main thing that you must be able to do. What you have to learn to do is snap out of your daydream, your worry, excessive thought, planning and scheming, reliving the past, and then you're back in the present. See, you snap out. Then in the present, with presence of mind, then you can deal with people and things properly. That's one thing that the meditation prepares you to do, is to snap out of the thought stream, of the daydream stream. In the proper meditation, you detach, not embroiled in, entangled in. You see what I mean? Detached. Little bit detached. Let's say you're a boss, and suddenly two employees come, they have an issue. And you can see that they're angry at each other, some kind of an issue. So what you need is an attitude of friendly neutrality. You want to hear what they have to say. You don't have any prejudgment. You don't have any axe to grind. You just, with an attitude of friendly neutrality, well, your attitude is let me hear, and maybe I can help. See? That's the attitude you need to have. And so, what I was going to say is that, like a boxing referee, let's say a referee in a boxing match, or any kind of a sport really, but I'll just say boxing match. Well, if you have a boxing match, then you have the participants. Well, the referee manages things. He's not a participant. But on the other hand, he's not just a spectator. See, so as a dad, for example, with your family, you're kind of like the referee. You are concerned and you're involved, see? But you're not a participant. You see the difference? You're involved, but you're not a participant. But you're not a spectator either. See, a lot of dads, they point things out, which they're supposed to do, dads, but they do it in an angry way. And then people react to the anger, and then eventually the dad clams up and he just sits there, and then he's a spectator. See, so that's not the idea. So the idea is you have to have an attitude of friendly neutrality. You're concerned, you're involved, but not a participant. See, like a referee. So once again, you have to have that nice detached, a special kind of detachment. Now, like I was about to say, a lot of people talk about detachment, but not just detached. You have to be attached to something. See, it's not that you're totally detached from everything. You're there, and you have an attitude of friendly neutrality, and you give your attention to things that need your attention. Okay, with calmness. So what are you attached to? You are attached to your intuition, what you know in your heart. See, you're attached to it. Your conscience. It's another word for it. But it's only conscience when you've strayed from it, and it becomes 20/20 hindsight. But if you're always abiding with your intuition, and on a moment-by-moment basis, you simply do what you see as wise or right or fair, and you don't do what's not wise or fair, then in each moment you will receive guidance from above. See? Now, it's really true. These are not just words. You will receive guidance from above. Some of you have tasted of it in your life. You've tasted of it where you were just about to do something and then you had a sense not to do it. Something was holding you back. Something. And so you didn't do it and you were safe. Later you found out that the people who did it, something terrible happened. You see what I mean? So there was that. Then other times you're about ready to get involved in something with somebody, and then you see something, some little thing, a little thing you see. It's not quite right. And that little thing is a warning. See? Something about the way their eyes move, or some little thing that they let slip, or something you see that they have. Some little thing. Nobody else notices it. You notice it. And it's a warning. So you stand back, you don't get involved, and you're safe. You understand? So it's very delicate. But how are you going to... So you need to have that kind of delicate guidance. It guides you which way to turn, whether to say yes or no, and what to say in those delicate moments with your family. See, that's what you need.